Welcome to sem.Contract, the cloud application from SEMYOU for managing all of your contracts easily in one central application. With sem.Contract, you're able to manage all of your contracts and all their relevant details in one easy-to-use application. Within the menu here on the left, you can switch between several views, including the dashboard, companies, people, contracts, reminders, tasks, and the administration panel. You can hide this menu or leave it visible if you'd like. In the dashboard view, you'll always have a general overview of all your current contracts. And you can filter each chart by a number of different possible criteria. To create a new contract, select the Contract tab. Click the Add button and define a title. You can then choose a type, a category, and you can define the contract's value. Under Key Dates, you can choose a start date, a review date, a cancellation date, and any extension limits. Under Parties, you can define which companies are involved with this contract. You can select a company which you had added to your contact list previously. You can define its classification, whether it's a customer or a supplier. You can define the role of the contact person, such as owner, and define whether it's signed or still in progress. Then, just click to save the contract. The new contract is now displayed here in the Contract Overview grid. To edit this contract, you can right-click on it and choose Edit Contract, and in this view, you can see all of the contract's details. Under the General tab, all general info is displayed. The Company tab shows all companies involved with a contract. The People tab shows the names of those people who are involved in the contract. Under the Task tab, you're able to define a list of tasks for the contract, such as approval, review, or whatever other tasks might be needed. Under the Reminder tab, you can see any reminders related to the contract, and you're also able to create reminders, for example, a review date, or if you'd perhaps like to be reminded when the contract is about to end or will be renewed. Under the Files tab, you'll see any files relevant to the contract and also be able to upload any documents or other files necessary to the contract. Under the Notes tab, you can make any necessary notes about changes perhaps, or whatever else you'd like. The Relation Contract tab shows a list of any other contracts which are related to this contract. For example, you might create a framework contract which contains several other subcontracts that are related to it. The Financial tab contains information pertaining to payments. Here, you'll be able to create a list of incoming payments, if it happens that you're being paid in installments, for example. Under the Changes tab, you can see a history of all changes that have been made to the contract and make any notes relevant to any of these changes.